Hey, yo, it's JJ from Swinging on the Block. We got Flood the West, B-Plug. We got that boy XOlilsauce.
Yeah.
We got Glico in this motherfucker. And then we got my boy Fago in the cut. You already know what it is.
Fago.
All right, so, man, my boy XOlilsauce, I really want to know how you got in touch with Big X the Plug, bro.
It was before he was like, before everything, before that Texas song, before, all that other shit. He had like 17,000 followers. It's still a lot, but I had tapped in with him, hit him in the DM. He was doing a deal for $750 or something like that for a video and a feature. I hit him up and I sent him the money. And that shit, yeah.
Popped out and did that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Where'd y'all do that at?
I just sent them the song.
No, like where'd y'all like do the video and all that?
We ain't do the video yet.
Oh, y'all ain't do the video? Okay.
And B-Plug, how did y'all start tapping in with all these big artists out in Texas, man?
Man, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. At first with Yevo, his team was hard to get a hold of. I can't lie. With me and DJ, it was our first time, so we reached out to Ron, Debo, and Jamar. They'd already been doing artists at Tequila, but they were wanting to do somebody small. They were wanting to do somebody big, so it just didn't work out that way, right?
Right.
So we DM, you know what I mean, and finally got in touch with Yevo's manager. So that was the first concert we had. After Yevo, it was Mexican OT. Good thing Mexico OT, that's like my boy. We play Call of Duty every night, After him, bro, we had no issue ever getting a hold of nobody else. Like, you know what I mean? Because, for example, like Fee with Youngboy and them. Like, I just got off the FaceTime with Fee literally 2 days ago.
Oh, shit.
You talking about No Cap and Youngboy. All that's in motion because of OT, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when you get connected with them, you kind of get connected with everybody. So
For sure.
like, there's no more DMing people or emails, none of that stuff no more. And then they see that we sent somebody on tour. So, oh yeah, the bag's there. Like, I'm answering ASAP.
Well, bro, I just want to know how y'all two got in touch. How did all this go about, man?
XO actually, we knew XO. He hit us up on our Snapchat before even Yevo came down.
No shit.
Yeah, he was showing up before Yevo even got here. He helped us with ticket sales in Midland. He would post on his story, and he had sent us his song. I was like, that nigga hard.
Right.
And I was like, let's see if he wants to perform at the Yevo show. Well, at the time, he had another show somewhere else, so he wasn't able to. And at the rest of the shows, I was like, we got to make sure he's there. So he was there, and he kind of just performed and makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, yeah, and I like the way, I like the whole lineup that y'all did for the Big X the Plug, man. How did it feel opening the show for that, man?
Shit, it ain't nothing crazy, but the love I was getting, it was crazy. That everybody in the front.
Yeah.
That shit made me feel good. It made me smile.
That's good, bro. That's good. And see, would you think you the same energy you got with a big? You ever performed in a big crowd? What's the biggest crowd you performed for?
It was a Queen and Lil Tuesday show in Austin.
Right.
Shit, that shit was crazy. They were singing my song. I had somebody in the crowd. Cause I had finished performing, and my last song I performed was Call of Duty.
Right.
It was like, damn, I didn't know that was you who made that hoe.
Boy, yeah, and that hoe did eat, but I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
So, how can you yourself make sure you make it far in this rap game?
Just keep pushing, keep putting myself in people's faces.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. And where do you feel like you can apply all that to help people, to help put people in your face and get your name out there some more?
You said how could I do that?
Yeah.
Shit, promos. People be hating on promos like, oh, I ain't gonna pay for no promo.
Yeah.
They got an ego and shit, but that should help hella.
Oh yeah, it's a pay to play for sure.
You paying and getting on.
Yeah. And the question I was gonna ask, I'm gonna ask both of y'all this, cause promoter, rapper. All right. So, do you feel like as a rapper yourself right now, you could put Odessa, Midland on the map?
That shit crazy. I can. I know it.
You feel like you will?
Yeah.
Okay. You B-Plug as a promoter, do you feel like you could put us on there?
Man, that's truly our whole goal. It wasn't for the money aspect is why we started. It was actually so Odessa and Midland has something to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you. We were a little shocked on the tour that more Odessa and Midland artists didn't come.
Right.
You know what I mean? The only one that came out was Yapo for every show. He was at every show. Of course, he turned up and put Odessa and Midland on the map on these other cities that weren't around us. You know what I mean?
Right.
As for us as a group, we have a lot more planned. Odessa and Midland people kind of thought like, damn, where'd they go? They left us out. They ain't done a show like in forever. They torn, like they got too big for us now. You know what I mean?
saying, bro, you had us shook, man. I was like, damn, they really out here doing their shit, bro.
We have a second tour in mind that's gonna be out of Texas with OT.
Yeah.
17 shows, New York, Las Vegas. It's gonna be insane, but at the same time, we have this little Midland show that we just did out of love for Rizzo, because Peso and the TSF team, they're 100. They're cool as hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rizzo has a new song that just dropped with Peso. So that's actually why the timing happened how it is. Why he wanted to come out here. Cash Out Ace happened because B-Don and G-Luck. When we were in Houston at their studio, OTB Fastlane was recording there, his new album. And he was like, hey, book my boy Cash Out. That dude's 100. He's about to come up. And, of course, he got a song with D-Baby and stuff.
Yeah.
So we threw him on there. And in all honesty with you, it's next week. And me and DJ were actually talking. We might make it a free show just to get as many people out as possible, just so everybody in the city can have fun because we kind of left y'all out for so long. You know what I mean?
for some months.
No cap.
Hey.
Nah, hey, y'all been putting on some shows, though. I like that, man.
Man, it was the most tiring thing in my life.
Oh, yeah, I know the road is a motherfucker.
Bro.
And back to that boy XO. So making music and doing, going to shows, doing shows. I know it's tiring, bro, but do you feel like making music, how could I word this correctly? You feel like it helps you mentally?
Yeah, it's like a
It's like a getaway.
yeah, it's
Okay.
like a like when you play the game after a long ass day,
Yeah,
kind of like that. It's like I get to relax, just put my heart in this shit.
right.
And do you feel like being 17, people look at you different because you're younger?
Oh yeah, people look at me different, bad and good, cause the old heads, some of them be like hating, like, oh he don't know what he talking about, like he just saying shit.
Oh yeah, man. Believe me,
We know.
we know, bro. We know.
Man, y'all gotta understand, when we go to some of these shows, they won't even let us in the club. Me and DJ ain't old enough to get in if it's 21 and over. Like,
Oh
we
shit.
can't go in our own shows, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
we always do, but we're like, hey, this is our shit. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we paying
Like,
y'all and
IDs,
shit.
and we're like, well, hold on, what? Like, it's 21 and over. Like, in Corpus, for example, at the Bridge Bar, it's 21 and over, bro. They didn't want to let us in. So literally we
Damn.
stood at the door, right? Till finally the main owner came and finally let us in because you got to be 21 and older. We're not 21. Or they'll look down on us like, bro, these kids, like these are children. Like when we're calling for venues and stuff, like especially this new tour, like we're having to get in touch with like Live Nation and stuff.
Oh,
We were in
shit.
Tennessee
Yeah.
at the Nashville show. We met Jelly Roll and them and their manager, right? One of their artists opened, bro. We went to eat and we were at a really fancy restaurant. They wouldn't even set us, bro. Because you know me, I don't dress all up. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
dress sweats wherever I go. They wouldn't even set us.
That's fucked up.
Wow.
And Branson, I got a question. How did all the Flood the West start from the beginning?
Man, it's actually crazy. So everybody that knows me kind of knows my past, right? And I kind of inverted into other businesses, right? I own a total of 13 LLCs at the moment, right? So
That's
bad.
DJ came to me, right, and he was wanting out of what he was doing at the moment, right, for his safety and for his future, right? And he was like, let's invest in something. Well, I'd already done a show in Nashville before with Cowboy and Kodak. Whenever I was 15 years old, I invested into it. Hey, let's rock out with this. You know, we both have a big following on Snapchat. He's got 10,000 followers on Snapchat. I maxed out whatever it's at, right? And I was like, let's do something. And honestly, we didn't even really pick artists. We DM'd a ton of artists, and Yevo was the first ones we got a hold of. So, and the name Flood the West came about because he used to go by Flood, Texas, and we're West Texas, and we're like, we're literally gonna do a show every month if that's what it takes to put Odessa on the map. So that's how Flood the West came upon. And it actually was planned, bro, in 3 weeks. And our first show, other than the tour, sold more tickets than the next two shows.
So that should tell all y'all, stop just talking about it and actually be about your action.
Oh,
I ain't
yeah.
gonna lie.
Start standing on that shit, boy.
Stop
I don't
capping,
really
bro.
like talking about numbers too much, right? But the investment for Yevo, for everybody that wants to get into it, entrepreneurship wise, right? The investment for Yevo, right? front end wise was maybe 7 to 8K, right? And if you go in it with your boys, like we all went in on something right here, that's $2,000 a piece, right? The profit margins on the Yavo concert was over 1,600%.
Damn.
You got to think we sold 780 tickets, right?
Yeah.
Half of them were VIP at $150, so that's
wild.
$47,000 in VIP tickets, and probably another $35,000 in general admission tickets, plus opening slots. You know, shout out Yapo and them. They always grab the best slot and they pay for that slot. You know. What I mean?
Yeah.
So you know, the openers they pay. That's another 10 to 15 bands, right? And all that money accumulates. You know, Yavo we probably pushed upwards of $100,000. And the investment on Yavo was $17,000, $16,000.
Yeah, and that's a bag too. Damn.
But it comes with wins and losses too.
Yeah.
Big X, we lost money.
Big X.
Big X, we lost money.
Bullshit.
I won't lie to you, we lost money on Big X.
What? But I thought that bitch was packed out, bro.
Let me tell you why, right? The issue with the Big X deal was Big X cost more, right, than OT, but he was less than Yavo. The issue with it was they had him in Lubbock a week before, so you lose all the surrounding crowds. If you're in between Lubbock and Odessa and he's coming to Lubbock a weekend before, you're going to go to that concert.
Yeah.
And then it was at the Club Chosen where they only charge $5 a ticket because they get alcohol sales. So we don't get any alcohol sales. We get door. And you got that. We got to pay security. We got to pay for a venue. We got to pay for all this stuff. And we're the only promotion company in Texas, I believe, at the moment that will do a rap concert in a club atmosphere to change the name of the club DBA to a event center and put entrance on it for underage kids to come. We're the only promotion company that will allow under 18 people in.
That's hard.
And how does the legal work go into that?
Man, so it's not really legal work as in like lawyer. It kind of is, but it's kind of not, right? So you have to find a club one that's willing to work with you. Jimenez Entertainment obviously work with us because it's at Club Patron, right? Now if we use Far West, it's better because it's actually an event center. So we have to pay our lawyer to DBA Club Patron as Patron Event Center for the night, right? You have to double security, right? So normal security is $1,500 on an average concert. We were paying about $3,600 for every show we do at Club Patron security wise, right?
Yeah.
Then, you know, you got to insurance, right? Nobody really understands this. I think you book a rapper, book a venue, you have the show, right?
Yeah, it's not. I know it's not that easy.
You got to have insurance on the rapper. You have to have insurance on the venue. You have to have insurance on your company. You have to have insurance on the fans that's there if they fall off the stage, right? So if I had insurance on it and I wasn't doing under 18, it'd maybe be $7,000 for the show, right? But now it's under 18, we're paying about $13,000 to $14,000 a show for insurance. And now when we send somebody on tour like OT, you can't just do insurance per the show because it's a tour. You have to carry insurance on Virgil from the start of the tour to the end of the tour. It don't stop.
And how does ticket sales work?
So our first concert, Yavo, we did all paper ticket sales. Creamware, shout out Creamware, she helped us out, bro. There was another Midland store that helped us out, and what's it, Ace's Smoke Shop? There we go. They helped us out. It was just all paper tickets, bro. It was so fast, so clueless, right? We didn't even think to put numbers on the tickets to make sure they didn't get copied, right? We didn't even think how the VIP passes, how they could just take them off and share them to get in the VIP area. That's how fast it was, how clueless we were. Like, we didn't think of none of that, right? So everything was paper tickets. Our second concert with OT, we did paper tickets as well, right? But we put numbers on them. Third, we put numbers on them. When we went on tour, Rude Awakening, we have to use Eventbrite because we're not there. We don't even promote. Like, when we go to Nashville, there's no way we can promote Nashville other than social media, right? Good thing for us, right? OT, you know, is our boy, so we have a lot of connections. Jelly Roll's team, they helped us with promotion in Nashville. We have all these artists reaching out to us, like, that you wouldn't even understand. Like, for like example, I could probably go through our DMs right now and have artists that have $200,000 or $300,000 DMing us, like, hey, let me get on the show. Hey, let me hop on the show for free. Some even let me pay to get on the show, right? Like, it's insane. Like for example, Rizzo's team, they reached out to us. I didn't even know who Rizzo and them were. They reached out to us before I even knew Peso and them. Hey, please bring him to Odessa. We need him out there. We'll come for free.
Damn.
Like,
Motion.
you know, whenever you start a tour like that, bro, especially with OT gained 430,000 followers on Instagram from when the tour started to when the tour ended.
I've noticed, bro.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
You know, everybody's like, well, why does OT believe in Flood the West so much, right? Why did he give y'all the opportunity? We were the only people willing to put the money up front and believed in him to go on tour. His own record label, not trying to bash them, would not even cover the cost of travel and venues for his tour, but yet we were willing to pay per show, right? and per the venue and send him on tour.
That's
So
love.
we believed in him more than his own people believed in him. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's the main thing there.
And I bet y'all made a big fucking bag off of that tour too, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, it's hot as hell in here.
Hey, no bullshit.
Look,
boy.
we all wearing hoodies and shit. Hey, me and Fuego got the hoodies on.
Yeah. But that's why I can't
But that's another
prepare.
thing is, I don't know how people be getting my address, but boxes be coming to close. Like this whole lot of cough syrup. My boy John Strickland with, hey, y'all need to go check this dude out. This dude's insane with it.
Say
Get him to
less.
Odessa. I'm gonna have you get an interview with him.
Say less.
XO. I feel like as a rapper, do you feel like this? Because in Odessa, Texas, Odessa, Midland, it's really not like a big rap scene, if that makes sense. So do you feel like, how do you feel like you need to separate yourself from everybody else and be your own person? How you gonna do that?
Shit, I feel like I'm already doing it, kind of, cause
Yeah.
I think I'm the first one to like get a viral song for it. Like my shit not viral, but it was popular for a little bit. I got 4 million on SoundCloud. I blew up on TikTok, and it's like I'm the only one under 18 that's doing shit.
doing
for
it.
real. Yeah.
And I got a question. Since you under 18, how does the business side work to that?
It was some struggles at first because I didn't really know what I was doing, but it's some workarounds now. Like I look into it more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a question personally for XO, right? So do you, or is your name considered an LLC? Have you got your name LLC?
Yeah,
And then if
XOlilsauce.
so, who owns your LLC?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bag talk. And
Somebody can own it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for example, a lot of rappers, their parents own their LLC, especially underage rappers. So for example, a lot of 10-17s rappers that are underage, I'm not gonna say names, they don't show up to shows, but their parents own their LLC. If they ever get sued, they can dodge it. Right. So for example, they don't want to show up to the Lubbock shows. Both of them didn't show up to the Lubbock show. They're both signed to 10-17. Both of them got sued, but they got the way around it because their parents own their LLC. Their parents never signed a contract.
That's wild.
did y'all pay them?
It wasn't my show, right? It was one of my boys' shows in Lubbock that does shows up there. He actually got a finesse show coming up, but he booked 2 10-17 artists. And neither one of them came. One of them said they missed a flight. They offered to reschedule it, never showed up, and he never got on the flight.
That's fucked up, man.
And that comes with the game too, bro.
Yeah. You win some, you lose some.
But I know that's annoying. Like when people say they're gonna do something and then they cap out, especially if
yeah.
it's a big show or a show in general. That's
Rappers
just
do it for
annoying.
money. Rappers don't got as much money as you think they got.
Yeah.
So just a quick backstory. They're signed, right? Off of a $7,500 show, right? They make about $700.
Off the begging?
Oh, no, off the total amount.
Total.
So you got to think of it like this.
Damn.
They got to pay security. They got to pay the DJ. They got to pay really everybody, right? And then they get their managers get their percentage, and then the label gets their percentage, right? And if you're rolling with a big artist, it's got 10 security guards, right? So for example, I'm not gonna say OT's percentages because I know that exactly, right? So that'd be fucked up. So I'm gonna use Big X for example, right? You know his entire show fee's 10K, right? 5K, but I don't know if he signed. Let's say he signed to Interscope, right? Interscope's gonna take 60% roughly.
60%.
60% of that, right? So you got to think that's $4,000 left. You got to pay his DJ. DJ Dirty Glove, I think he charges $500 a show. I'm pretty sure. So he probably does Big X $300 a show, right? So you got to think that leaves bro with $3,400 plus travel for him and his 10 security guards. And you don't think he's paying his security guards at least $100 a piece? That's right.
But do you think as you get bigger though, it
money
becomes
goes up. Sure.
it's more simple.
You got to think, these artists is not signed. D-Baby, for example. D-Baby just got $3.5 million for his one record, for his one album. So some people sign like a yearly deals, what they call 365, right? And then some people sign an album, like, hey, I'll make you an album for this much money. You own all that album, right? So that's what D-Baby just did on Junkie Mode. That album, before he made it, was already sold to a label for $3.5 million.
And you seem like you could be a label yourself. I ain't gonna lie. Do you ever plan on doing something
So
like that?
that was already actually in motion, and then the tour kind of took over. You know what I mean?
Mm.
There was already artists in place that were going to be signed to Flood the West, right? But the tour kind of took over in motion. There's nothing harder that I've ever done. Right? I just started a shoe company I was telling you about, right? So simple compared to the tour, right? Trying to get a hold of these venues, trying to get the insurance on traveling, trying to get the rental cars, the planes, bro. And you know, for example, whenever you're going from one city to one city, if a plane's delayed, that could fuck up your whole show.
Yeah.
Right? So you got to think like this, that, security wise. You got to make sure the hotel's more than 15 minutes away from the venue. Flood the West used to be an 8-person show. Now it's ran by me, DJ, and our girls, right? It's a 4-people show, and I have other businesses, right? So in reality, it's a 3-people show. So it was really my girl, which she's pregnant, right? So she half times at doctor's appointment. So it's really DJ, his girl, and half my girl that is trying to figure these venues out, trying to figure these artists out, opening artists, you know what I mean? Different stuff like that. So, over the entire tour, we probably had 64 different opening artists. And you have money coming in different ways, like in the tax purposes, like you're trying to keep up with everything. It's ahead, like it's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. It's just booking an artist and putting them on the stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Do you have an accountant to handle all that?
Yeah, we run off 3 accountants and 3 bookings.
3 accountants?
3 accountants, 2 lawyers, and 3 bookings. So you got to think, right? Just not profit margin. Throughout the 6 weeks that we were on tour, $350,000 came through our account. Sponsorships come through our account. Shout out Slapwoods, right? Slapwoods is a 3-figure sponsorship.
Do they really slap
Before
though?
the comma. Let me say.
Before the call, yeah.
I'll bring you some. I still have a box in my crib. I'll bring you some. I have a whole case in my crib, actually. Yes, they do, bro. I don't even really smoke like that because it's just not for me. Like I don't like feeling like I'm always on the move, right? So I don't like being calm.
Right.
But like when I do, bro, I ain't trying to split a leaf, bro. They're literally already split for you, perfect, straight, no cracks, always fresh, bro. They really slap, like.
Okay.
And XO, what can we expect from
They
you
on
coming up?
Oh yeah, I gotta hear. You got some
Yeah, I
crazy
need to hear
features
this.
lined up?
Not really right now. I dropped all my crazy features at the beginning of the year, like that Quinn,
Yeah.
the Big XOlilsauce.
And both of them shits hit.
No
I do
cap.
got like 2 features. I got one with Lil JoJo, the dude who signed to what's his name, Big Avo, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's from Florida, huh?
Nah,
He's not.
from Alabama too.
Oh, okay.
They be going hard. They bar heavy.
Yeah, and then I got
That wordplay is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I got he was blowing up on TikTok for a little bit. I ain't dropped a song though. I should have did it when he was blowing up. DLU Kemp. Y'all probably don't know.
Oh, Trap though. 24 shell cases on the floor. Okay.
Yeah, him.
I ain't
know
tryna
that
get
song you're singing.
Huh?
Is that the artist you're singing right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that song.
Yeah, that's him. But okay. Okay.
But I ain't dropped them hoes yet. The
JJ
Lil
got a little
JoJo song. Wait, I'm
Little
waiting
bit.
for the damn for the beat to get remade,
Yeah.
but he ain't sent it yet.
How much you charge for a feature, bro?
It depends. I was doing a band, but it's like 500.
Hey, don't be throwing price on here. I'm trying to sign you Flood the West. I don't need you throwing no price. My boy charging $5,000 a show, $5,000
Hey.
a feature
Hey, 10K just for the show.
Nah, for real.
for a club appearance. We doing 3 songs and we out.
Hell yeah.
Hey, and they can't
55.
ID my boy either because he ain't gonna get in the club.
Hey, 5,500 just for the walkthrough.
Yeah.
Hey, and going on tour, not on tour, going to shows and shit. Do you put all your own money up front to do that, or
Yeah.
how is that? Is it stressful, man?
Yeah, everything's stressful because I'm
Okay.
doing it all by myself type shit. Big Who, he do some shit for me, but he mainly connect me to people. It's like
Is he a good source for connections?
hell
You
yeah,
would say.
like perfect. Like he know too many people, hella people.
And that's what you
Crazy.
need on this rap shit.
Bro,
Yeah.
I just got my boy connected with Beat On and from G&B Beats. He didn't even know who that was. Bro, I put him in the group chat with him, right? And he called me today talking about, hey,
Hey, who the
this
fuck is this?
studio you trying to send me to in Houston, it ain't no house studio. And I was like, nah, that's who records OT shit, Sauce Walker shit, Peso shit.
Okay.
He did that Look Like Money with OTB Fastlane. That's G&B Beats. He talking about like, I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm like, bro, come on.
Tapped in, bro. You gotta get tapped in with them folks, man. Serious question though. If a label came to you with the $1 million deal, would you take it, and how would you react to that shit? Like,
Shit, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna tell my people first. I'm gonna call him. He gonna fucking freak the fuck.
you gonna put bro on with you?
He
Shit.
gonna say something. He always be saying, be like, bro, stop lying.
Stop playing.
Stop, hey, why you playing like that, bro?
Yeah.
How'd y'all meet though? Like, how?
Oh yeah, he used to hate on my shit. I had dropped a song called XO Freestyle. That bitch got a little part in it where it just I thought it was hard as hell, but
It goes like bop 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 bop. And I used to sit in class and I would just sit in my bop 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 bop.
Damn.
Like it was just like on some friendly shit. Like it wasn't like hating for real, but like it was,
I'm always dry hating.
Like it was like making fun of him in a way.
Yeah.
And then he had a song with D Money.
Oh yeah, that jigging. Y'all heard jigging?
He showed me that bitch and I was like, damn, like
Okay.
Like
he doing some shit.
You actually got some shit. Like,
Bro's cooking.
Hell yeah.
Bro, I showed him the OT actually. I said that should be your little brother. I told OT, bro.
Hey, no cap, no cap. So y'all went to school here and shit. You know, I want to hear. Y'all had said y'all had got kicked out, or
Yeah, he got kicked out. I got sent a map.
I'm trying to hear that shit.
I'm gonna tell my shit. I don't know his shit, but we was selling bars. We was like selling them like crazy. We was making hella money. We was finna make a band off the first week.
Let's just say, if anybody knows how they go for it, we were selling them 10 a pop.
Yeah, we was selling them for $10 and then
Straight like that, and the straight.
Whoa!
Oh, hey,
Whoa.
Hey, federal, we cutting that shit out.
Five.
Hey,
five.
we cutting that.
No, fives. Y'all know what that is?
Yeah.
There were fives.
Look, the feds, my boy.
That shit almost turned federal real quick. Oh God.
Nah.
Hey, look, we rapping. You can't use our lyrics against us in any court of law.
Hey, we just rapping right now.
Nah, but yeah, we was selling them. We was going crazy. It was some white boy who bought them for like what you sold? You sold 3 for $80.
Yeah, so
Damn.
3 for 80 straight like that.
They was double stacks.
Nah,
They
regular.
Fives, bro.
Oh shit.
0.5s, boy.
They were-
They getting them from the grandma and shit. Like, going to tell them, boy. Look,
Oh, that shit is
they
crazy.
selling the little
boy.
pinks, boy.
We used
They
to
selling Benadryl type shit.
do real shit for ourselves.
Right.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I was going crazy on them. So
Yeah,
I
you
never
was.
wanted to like I was just trying to make money so I could support my shit.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
crazy. My whole time in the streets doing what I did, like the whole time, I never even smoked weed. Like, that shit was never like, I always thought of like money wise, like smoking a gram. Like, damn, that's $10. Like,
Hey, on some crazy shit.
I smoked.
On some crazy shit, bro. I didn't know you like that. I dapped you up a couple times at school, but I seen your come up, bro.
you in school with me?
Yeah,
You used to
Damn.
be freestyling in the locker room.
I see
yeah.
you freestyle. Like, I gotta be through with a clip. Hold on. I'm with this bitch and she gave me some top. Nah,
Hey, nah, but yeah, I seen you come up, bro.
Odessa, I ain't from Midland.
Yeah, nah, I'm from
So-
Odessa for shit, so yeah.
That's motherfucker up in this bitch.
Yeah, bro. I seen you come up, bro, and that shit. Whenever, like, you had disappeared for a little bit off my shit, and I was like,
That's when the
damn.
the U.S. Marshals deleted my Snapchat when they kicked down my door.
I was like, damn, bro. I was wondering what happened to y'all boys, and then I seen y'all was doing this shit. I didn't know it was y'all at first. I just seen the Flood the West posting and shit, and then I seen y'all's tags, and I was like, that ain't who I think it is. But I clicked on, damn, show was, bro. And damn, them boys promoting shows for Big Yavo, That Mexican OT, Big Extra Plug. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it still blows my mind sometimes, bro. During these shows, right? DJ didn't go to half the tour because he couldn't. He had something going on, bro. Like, it blows your mind. Like, after everything's said and done, like, you think about it, like, nigga, I was signing shirts. Like, these people don't even fucking know me. You know what I mean? But yet they're over here, oh, bro, you on Flood the West? Yeah, can you sign my shirt? Like, I'm over here signing shirts. Like, my girl got mad through a fit because this bitch talking about, can you sign my chest?
Oh,
My girl mad as hell. You know what I mean? Like, it blows your mind. I was just
You
outside
better not sign that hoe's titty, dude.
yeah, I was just outside my crib like yesterday. It was yesterday. A little white boy walked up, right? He lives like catty corner to us, right? I live in the fucking suburbs in Midland. I damn sure don't live in Odessa no more, right? Suburbs, right? Like by the golf course. He walks up to me, he look like a nerd. I'm out there. I got a wife beater on, right? I got some shorts on, right? And literally, I just hopped out of my Camaro, right?
Yeah,
And I had OT's unreleased song with Big X and Big Yavo playing, right?
I'm trying to hear that
Right?
shit,
And it
bro.
was jamming. I had
Damn.
the hoe turned up. I hopped out. I turned off the car, right? I'm getting something out of the trunk. Homeboy walks up. Hey, bro. As soon as he said that, old days click. I turned around so fast. He's talking about, hey, chill. He's like, I'm actually coming over here. He goes, you look like the owner of Flood the West. I was with OT on his Instagram live.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, bro. He's like, oh my God, bro. He's like, can I get a picture with you? And I was like, but I fucking guess, like, you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
ran inside, got him a Slapwoods hat and shit like that. Bro, within an hour and a half, 2 hours later, his dad and his 4 little brothers were knocking on my door to come get pictures.
That's wild.
Like, isn't, bro? And I was like, bro, people gonna start figuring out where I live. We got
Oh
issues.
God,
Like,
boy gonna have to hire security around the house.
like, it's crazy. And then like the artists, like we always go to the mall and shit like that. So my mom's the GM of Dillard's in Odessa, so that we always go to Dillard's, right? We always buy some fits in there. My mom always meets them, takes a picture with them. It's got to the point now where whenever the CEO or whatever the hell he is comes down to Dillard's, right? He always talk, hey, who's your son? Bring it down next time, blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then he'll always let my mom off for the concerts, right?
yeah.
So during the tour, she didn't know this, but I got with her boss, right? And we flew her out to one of the shows in Nashville.
That's tough,
And it was hard as hell. It was cool.
man. Yeah, I went to the mall, bro. Whenever y'all had brought OT, I went to the mall to cop a fitted for the show, and I was like, damn, bro. I had seen the story before, and that was like a whole hour, almost 2 hours after I seen it, and I was like, shit, I'll just probably see him tonight, bro. Hell no, I'm walking by. My homeboy works at Cofier's and shit. He's like, hey, you know the rapper that's coming to Odessa? And I was like, yo, what's up? He's like, yeah, hey, he's in there right now. And I was like, you.
Blinky on their ass.
Oh, I was like, you fucking lying, bro. Nigga.
Wow.
Boy, I turned up. Boy, yeah, I seen. I was like, hey, yo, can I get a picture, bro? Yeah, I was like, yeah. Whenever he gets out, got that flip. Boy, that shit was cold. Man, that was crazy. You ever signed any autographs or anything?
Yeah, it was I was at Mr. Gaddy's with my family and shit.
Yeah.
My dad, he be giving shirts out, and I was holding my little nephew,
Yeah.
and then some people come up to me, the workers that my dad gave the shirts to, they come up to me like, hey, can we get an autograph? And then I'm playing hockey, the air hockey.
Yeah.
My brother, we playing that shit. I'm holding my little nephew, I'm holding him. And they just come up and we gotta stop the game. They done came up like we had to play 3 games because they came up one time and then again and then again. Shit, I was signing them shirts. Hell yeah.
Back to back.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy, bro. How does it feel doing all that, like knowing that you're known a little bit like that?
It feel good. Like that is getting to the point where every time I go out, it's at least one person noticing me. Like
Right.
I was at Natural Grocers. I ain't think nobody gonna notice me. It's Natural Grocers.
You just chilling and shit.
I was getting a drink and some chicken nuggets, right? Somebody come up to me and like, hey, you XO? And I hate when people do that shit because it's either like they don't come up to me be on some op shit or they gonna they know me.
Bro, he really think like that too.
Oh God, he came up to me and was like, hey, you XO? I was like, yeah. Hell yeah. He was like, what he say? He say some, oh shit. He dabbed me up. He was like, oh yeah, I know that wasn't XO. He said, what you got coming up? And, I told him what I got coming up and shit. He was like, oh yeah, I fuck with your shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You finna drop an album anytime soon, bro?
I was,
Stalin, bro.
but
Oh, come on,
it's just
man.
singles. I was thinking it's better to drop singles
Yeah.
than just an album.
Shit, look at Russ. That boy drop a single every week.
Yeah.
That's how he blew up.
Consistent.
Oh God, man, we need an album, bro. That's a must on some real shit. I'm trying to hear some of that
Start
shit.
getting features from all these other artists around here.
Nah, for real.
Hit up Ferrari and Yapo and all them boys.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. We had Loki on here, man. I feel like that shit would be a little smooth mix. He got a little flow going
I
on
ain't
and
never
shit.
heard him before.
He's pretty smooth,
He ain't never
man. I ain't
performed at
gonna lie.
none of our shows or anything. We've had Ty, which I fuck with Ty heavy. We've had Ferrari. I fuck with Ferrari heavy. Of course, we have lilsauce. We've had Yapo on every show. We've had Sombrero Music and Big Boss Entertainment on shows.
K-Dub.
We've had K-Dub. We've had Parkway Rugrat. We've had D-Man. If D-Man can make music, he's fire, but he just be doing Facebook comedy at this point.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, low key. I follow him. He ain't follow me back. That shit kind of.
Oh, that shit fucked you up a
Yeah.
little bit.
I'm like, come on, like
Man, you can't look at Instagram
poppin'.
like that.
You popping,
Yeah.
and then I was just like,
It is what it is.
yeah,
You know.
I ain't really
Yeah.
tripping on it, but it's like, come on, we could have did something. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna just keep following you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Do you
feel
ask
bro.
people for a feature if you really want to do it?
Yeah,
You do? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever thought about asking like Loki or anybody you know Odessa Midley?
I don't really be listening to that music type shit. Like I know low key popping, but I don't listen to his music.
He's popping right now. Well, I ain't.
He's got some hits, bro. Midland and Odessa.
That song. Yeah.
She say she from West Texas. This like Midland and Odessa.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was somebody from Swisher House.
Yeah.
That's Highway Yellow
Highway Yellow.
and Loki. That's both of them. Yeah, he's smooth, bro. He got some cool little vibe. I ain't gonna lie. He's smooth. And
I don't even be listening to rap music like that. I can't lie to y'all.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. I mean, I be bumping Texas shit on some real shit.
That's why we be asking our fans who y'all want us to bring next. We don't even been done. We just be asking.
Yeah, y'all be too busy to do some shit like just listen to music.
XO, how'd you get your name? XOlilsauce.
Oh yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been wanting to say
the lilsauce part came from my brother-in-law homeboy. I was wearing a fake chain from Walmart. I got that at Walmart. Y'all know the jewelry thing.
Yeah.
Walmart. Yep. I had got a cross, and it came with the necklace or whatever. He was like, I had went over. I was gonna get a haircut, and he was like, if he was like, oh, you iced out, you drippy. It was like, if you ever wanted to be a rapper, your name should be lilsauce. And
stuck with you.
Yeah. And the XO stand for extra official. I know extra start with an E. Yeah, but
that shit's still fire.
We gotta be extra.
That shit's still fire.
OT stood for in OT's name either for a long time.
What does it stand for?
Out of Texas.
Out of Texas.
Yeah.
I never knew
that. Okay. Okay.
That's why his tour was called That Mexican in Texas.
Yeah, that Texas Mexican. Yeah.
Whatever the fuck the tour.
That shit's tough, but I ain't gonna lie. Glico, what made you come up with your name, or what gave you your name?
Shit, when I first started, my shit was like Lizard. And he told me, he was like, that's somebody already, and I was like, oh. So I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, I was in like 8th grade, I think. I'm just sitting there thinking, I'm like, Glico, cause you know Briss.
Yeah.
He was like, all them chops, all them Glico. Sent so many shots like a Grand Theft Auto Chico. So I thought of that shit, and I was like, yeah, bro, Glico, like that's my shit. And I was like, just stuck with me. And I just.
You ever did any shows with XO?
We performed out in Lubbock.
Okay.
For Sauce Walker.
For Sauce? That's cold. That's cold, bro. Man, I tried to get him on, but he never told me his price, bro. So. Yeah, I hit him up. I didn't think he would answer, bro. I did not think he would answer.
He made too much money doing other activities. He don't got
nah, for real. Nah, I hit him up, bro, and not thinking he would reply, but he replied. He said, "Yo, bro, just." He's like, "Shit, we working with budgets too, bro."
Right? Like they look at D-Baby, right? D-Baby's price is $40,000 a show.
Right.
What I pay, I wouldn't pay him 10, right? But I mean, that's just personally, right?
Yeah.
But D-Baby, you got to think, he's got other stuff going on where if he ain't charging $40,000 a show, then it ain't beneficial to him. Right?
Yeah.
Because he's gonna take time out of his whole weekend to come do a show, do this. It's only beneficial at $40,000. He's making himself a high lifestyle. He ain't for normal people that's jamming in the streets. He's for like the dope boys. Like he's like a higher class artist. Like he wants to hire
like some Lil Baby type shit.
Not even Lil Baby. Lil Baby charge $100. This nigga charging half of Lil Baby's price. Like he wants to be like exclusive. Like you booking him, like you ain't booking him to make money. You booking him to just like you and your homeboys just sit there and watch the performance type.
To vibe out. Okay.
Like that's how. He's booking at $40K a show, like, and he's actually booking at that price. I think OT's got almost 500,000 followers. He's at 230. OT's price is $7,500 right now, and fucking D-Baby's $40K. Devo's $10K. Big X $10K. You can book a fucking festival for the price of D-Baby.
Nah, for real. Now speaking of festivals, I just want to know. What's the next lineup for that little fest y'all having?
So the issue is this, right? We want to do a festival, that is true, right? But the issue is where we're going to have it.
Right.
Yeah.
I said it would be dope to do it in our city because there's never been one in our city, right?
Yeah.
DJ agrees. But
That
then we
ain't
can also
shit,
go 30 minutes out the way to Hobbs and do a 420 festival, right? And I own a portion of a dispensary, 25% of a dispensary. I can put my dispensary there and make more money, right? And then, but the issue is that land costs $15,000 for the venue, but it holds 20,000 people. So it's the predicament of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the second predicament is, what artists are we gonna bring? You know, we thought of the lineup before. I actually have it typed up. Was going to be Key Glock, OT, Key Glock, OT, OTB Fastlane, which we won't do him now. He was just here. Key Glock, OTB Fastlane, OT, and Big Boss Vet. That girl, Pretty Girls Walk Like This.
Okay.
This. Bro, you bring a female artist out here, you're gonna win no matter what, right?
Man.
Bro, telling you now, that's the move right there, right?
Female artists.
Like there's enough money for everybody. Like, for example, they just brought OTB Fastlane, the Blender Boys or whatever, you know what I mean? We shared all their shit because there's enough room for everybody to make money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, them festivals are, you know, looking $200,000-$300,000 festivals. And with the second tour going right, it's doable. But the second issue is, if we do it in Hobbs, we don't know Hobbs people. We know our Odessa and Midland people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We know we can bring our Odessa and Midland people out. But if I do a $100,000 festival, how many tickets I got to sell to cover that? You know what I mean? So that's the second issue there. But I'll say this, right? Within the next year, we'll have at least a festival with 5 to 7 artists on it. One big artist, right? We were gonna do Finesse, but then all that shit happened with his brother, so he's out. I personally think a Big Boogie with a Big Boss Vet, right? And Big Boogie, Big Boss Vet, and like a Peso or OT or something like that, right? And then one more, right, that's coming up, bro. You know, I want to bring out that nobody really fucks with, like, he's still coming up, is that Spaz dude. That would be blowing up on TikTok.
With 2 Z's?
The Rundown Spaz.
The Rundown Spaz dude.
Oh yeah,
Nah, that's the only dude I have not heard of, bro.
Tuzi. I want to bring
Tuzi would be hard.
Lil Tuzi hit me up trying to come in like the next month and a half.
If you bring him out, you gotta get him on a song. I'm trying to do the Call of Duty remix.
Hey, bro, we need.
Hey,
That's a must. That's a must. Tuzi and XO, bro.
So maybe we'll use this as a voting for the fans, bro.
Yeah.
What artists we gonna bring next?
Okay. Hey, y'all let us know who y'all want down here in Midland and Odessa. Shit, all opinions matter. Shit, tap in.
Yeah.
And who would you want on some songs, man?
I'm definitely trying to do the Call of Duty remix. I've been trying to do that hoe ever since it started blowing up. I'm trying to get Quinn and Tuzi on that hoe. So, cause it's me and Kane. You know, we're a little duo and shit. I'm trying to do me and Kane as a duo, and then and then Quinn and Tuzi as a duo, cause everybody be fucking with them when they make songs.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
what was that? Damn, that part 2. That boy said Quinn and Tuzi like
Quinn and
Kobe and
Tuzi,
Shaq.
yeah.
Yeah, boy, that dude go hard. That's a kill right there, bro. That duo is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Shit, all 4 of y'all on the song though, going back to back.
Yeah,
Like
We need JJ on the song. Hold on.
Time out, bro. Time out.
Up on the song, nigga.
I charged 100K verse, bro.
100K, bro.
No,
Somebody give this man a check.
nah. Shit, I mean, we can make something work, bro.
Man.
We can make something work.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a collab EP with Quinn. He threw me a deal. I just gotta, find the right time,
Yeah.
get the money up. Who else? Lil Tyler. I was trying to get a song with him before when he started blowing up. What you mean? Oh yeah, he had missed that flight.
That's that 1017 shit you paying for.
No way, bro. Oh shit.
That's why I seen that shit too when he said
That's
he posted
him,
on
bro?
TikTok. Or on his,
Look, I don't know the situation. I ain't gonna speak on it.
Yeah, let's not speak on it, bro. If you ain't
my
trying to.
situation. But when it involves my boy's money, then it would turn to my situation. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
Damn, that's crazy, man.
Anti the Menace.
That would be hard.
that would be hard.
That boy said, I know you said that shit. I'm a menace, like anti or some shit like
Oh,
that.
bitch, I'm a Menace like Anti.
Yeah.
Shit. Big X Plug. I'm trying to work with him more. Like everybody.
Bro,
Everybody be fucking with
That
our
song was
shit.
tough.
Yeah.
y'all need to, bro. I just feel like you should just tap in. We need a OT song for shit show.
We got one.
with Quinn.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because it ain't on all platforms. I'm waiting for him to clear that hoe. I've been waiting for the paperwork. for like fucking.
Why you gonna point at me like I'm his manager? So hold on.
You got the connect.
He gonna point at me like
you got the connect.
Hey.
You hit him and be like, hey, play that song so you can just put it out.
Let's
don't
lock
nobody know
in,
except
boy.
my SoundCloud fans.
Yeah.
We can play that hoe real quick if you want.
Yeah, we could do that shit.
Play that hoe. They ain't even
Dance.
copyrighted.
look, I'm gonna tell y'all now, that boy OT can sing country too.
Man, I'm trying to listen. I haven't even got to that song Barrio, bro.
Barrio, that just releases Monday, right?
Yeah, I heard the little clip, bro. That shit was tough,
mute.
boy. No, is it? Let me see.
Do they mute these hoes?
Yo.
I said, can they mute?
Hello? Yo. Can we mute them?
But I got a question about LLCs and things like that.
Go ahead, shoot.
For the rapping.
He needs to, bro.
Real quick,
You can play that one with the mic.
and then yeah.
I think it's unmuted.
Hey, it's unmuted.
Mic check.
Yeah. Hey, sorry for that little mute, man. We just heard some fire ass shit.
No cap,
Unreleased music.
It's that OT and Queen song.
Like a lunatic, fingers be itching, don't really know who to hit. Fuck it, though, spin back around, finna shoot a clip. Niggas just rapping, next don't really do the shit. Don't leave no trace, cause wouldn't know who it is. Get out the way, I'ma shoot, call me ludicrous. Hard around, niggas know it be shooting shit. Goop, now slime like Spurs, get the goober shit. I ain't with all of that talking, this shit get wicked. I was in school in the house, get a hick at the three with the beats and the stitch. We kid that little boy, he be doing them locks in the dreadlocks, we got your man's hit. I ran shit up, now nigga got bands bitch. Bread come first like we making a sandwich. Came a long way, eating clan soups and can shit. Popping this football, I feel like a lunatic. Fingers be itching, don't really know who to hit. Fuck it, though, spin back around, finna shoot a clip. Niggas just rapping, next don't really do the shit. Don't leave no trace, cause wouldn't know who it is. Get out the way, I'ma shoot, call me ludicrous. Around, niggas know it be shooting shit.
That boy running that hoe.
Niggas know we get active. Don't get a pass, he get a casket. Just bought a Benz, roof panoramic. I need the banky and how I demand it. We gon' push up, leave him hit if he panic. Ask him, pop at his cap, we do magic. Make a nigga sit down if he can't stand it. They ain't even having what I pay in tax. That nigga so loud.
Damn.
Ain't even have what I'm paying.
I don't know how to swim, but gon' die. Try to ride and get hit if you want mine. 4-5 on my side, gotta keep a weapon. See me up off the hip, you don't see me rest. Know these diamonds gon' shine, you don't see the necklace. My little bro from the D, but it's he from Texas. Popping this football, I feel like a loser.
That shit fire.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, y'all 15 sitting right on the dress. My hitters will get them, they respond with yes. Bitch, I'm cut. I'm another side of the booty, though, and give ass a butt. Smoke ass out with a big ass funk.
Boy, he be making some freaky ass bars. I ain't gonna lie, boy.
Smoke on the puck and I blow a hole in his chest. I'm from Southside, got respect for the witch. They hoes need me like the nose for a test. I'ma beat at the pussy just like I'm a luchador. No, I don't want you. I'm just hit a fuck. And then I'ma hit the big homies. I get him, I got him. It's 10-4. Ya tu sabes. It's that Mexican OT.
Hey,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If you watching this and you an artist in Midland and Odessa or anywhere in Texas, man, y'all need to tap in with my boy XOlilsauce.
Hey.
If y'all trying to do a show, perform at a show, open for a show, big artists, little artists, it don't even matter. If you want to pop out, do a show, y'all need to tap in with my boy B-Plug.
Yeah.
Them boys flood the West. Shout out DJ, he couldn't be here. I got surprised B-Plug showed up.
I didn't even come for an interview. I just came to chill with Sauce. You feel me?
Hey.
Hang out with the cool dudes, bro.
Hey, Lil Youngin got the sauce. I ain't gonna lie, that shit's crazy, man. I didn't expect. I wasn't expecting anybody from around this area to be as big as you are.
Yep.
You know, and that shit's pretty hard, especially as young as you are.
No, for real.
And I could tell you're hungry for this shit, bro. You know.
Starving.
And I feel like you know your time's coming. You finna be up there, bro. And if you can sign to anybody, who would you sign with?
It don't matter as long as they come with a bag.
What bag you talking about?
It gotta be beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they don't come with a lot of money, it don't have to be like $1 million.
What's the price? What's your price?
If it's all about money, I need at least $1 million. But if it's beneficial. Oh God, I don't. What I say in that song?
I ain't signed for nothing. I don't know.
If it's less than $1 million, no way that I'm signed. Yeah.
Okay.
But
something about I got away with this rhyming.
Yeah.
It's less than $1 million, no way that I'm signed.
Okay, that boy B-Plug.
Nah, but if it's beneficial,
that shit bangs in my house all the time.
if it's beneficial, I sign for whatever type of money. I just gotta make money from it.
All right, so
just come with the promo.
Let's see.
A lot of artists don't like signing though. After they sign their deals, they'll never sign another deal, bro.
It's cause they probably sign on
They
some.
control everything, bro.
They probably sign on some flunky shit. They don't even be trying to read the shit. They just see the money.
They do, but all they see is money.
Exactly.
Like, and they don't understand. Like, yeah, they're giving you that much money, right? But you paying every dollar of that back. If not, you're paying more than that back.
Yeah.
Like, if they give you $1 million, right? You owe them $1 million plus royalties on all your shit.
Exactly.
So you go catch a flight, that shit gets added to your tab.
You think it's easier to just do United Masters? Do independent shit?
Look, as all artists I work with, Drody, being with OT, Drody's independent, right? OT signed, but OT will tell you right now he will not sign again. He's going to go independent after this, right? Every artist I work with that signed, I always say they'll go independent from now on. Record labels control your merch, right? They control your fucking what shows you do. They control your every fucking move, bro. You can't even do a radio station without them saying, okay. They control your social medias. They control everything.
Do you feel like though a label though does help though in a way?
It depends, right? So like, so yeah, that's how the motherfucker. So for example, right,
like
in XO's position, right. In XO's position right now, I personally don't think a big record label that's going to take 60% of his profits is beneficial to him.
That's crazy. 60%.
I don't think
nothing.
XO at 17 years old needs to have $1 million either, right?
What?
Personally, I don't, right?
It's hard to
Hey.
manage
What's
that much.
beneficial to him is keeping 100% of his royalties, right? Living his basic life that he's living right now, right? And having people around him, us, right, that has connections into the game, right, that can connect him to the right people. Yes, he might come out of pocket more, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in 2 to 3 years, he won't owe a motherfucker a damn thing. He won't owe Interscope. He won't owe nobody $1 million. Anybody Interscope can get him in the room with, I could get him in the room with at this moment, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That thing, right? He want to do a song with OT. OT just texted me talking about he about to go on stage. He want to do a song with Sauce Walk. We can face on Sauce Walk.
Boy.
You know what I mean? I'm sure you know people in the industry, right? If he wants to, you do shoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
He wants to cop a pair of shoes and you don't got them. You know somebody you could call, right?
Right.
So it's about putting him. All record labels do is they level about who they know, right? If you got shoes and he wants a pair of shoes, hey, sign right here for $500, right? And they will come from you for $200, and I sell them to him. That's all a record label is really doing is middlemaning, right? Oh, you want to get in the record label? You want to get in the room with these big shots, right? And you don't have the connections? Sign for us to take 60% of your profits, and we'll make sure you get in there.
Damn.
But as somebody that's like new and doesn't know nothing about rap or nothing, do you think a label would help them push their music out, get more views and streams?
So my thing is this, right? If you're getting signed by a label, you already have recognition.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
Only reason I'd get signed by labels if I was a rapper would be if I was in the game years ago, right? With the social medias that's out right now, right? If you have good music and you put it on TikTok with the right promotion, like he talked about, everybody talks about how promotion's weak, right? What is the difference, right? So what is Interscope going to do? Take your music, right? And they're going to share it on their platforms, right?
Which is millions.
To millions, right?
Yeah.
Millions.
But if he signed Interscope and he's Interscope's biggest artist, why wouldn't OT just pay him $1,500 for promo? Why? Because people are gonna say he's a sellout because he's paying somebody for promo.
Right.
It's the same exact shit. They're just giving you the money up front. You're paying Interscope for promo. That's all you're really paying Interscope. Interscope don't teach you how to rap. Interscope don't teach you how to record. Because if you're signed to Interscope or any label in that matter, right, you already know how to do all that. You know what I mean? You already have millions of views. You know, like all they're really doing is marketing for you, right?
Yeah.
And it's
Taking your
because
money.
people don't want to invest in themselves. What do you think Finish Line and fucking all the shoe stores does? Every game is the same in life, right? It's somebody has a need for something and somebody supplies the need, right?
Yep.
What do you think Finish Line does? Because they don't want to cop shoes in bulk or they don't want to buy from the supplier, right? They mark them up, right? That's all that happens right there, bro. Same thing goes with the drug game and the car salesman game. In every game, it applies the exact same thing. Somebody wants to do something but don't want to put in the time and effort to have to get it, so they pay an extra cost to be able to get the direct connection, right?
Right.
That's all it is. That's all Interscope does, and they make billions of dollars doing it.
But I feel like if you an artist, you should already be paying for paid promotions.
Right.
If that
You'd be
makes sense.
surprised.
They
Yeah,
don't.
It's people with egos like hella. Like I know some people from Millen don't want to pay.
They won't pay an artist for promotion.
Bro, and you know if
weird.
They think it makes it seem like they're a fan.
Nah, you
Like,
just getting the
like
promo.
fan mentality, right? Like if XO reached out to me like, hey, I'm dropping this new song, you think I can pay OT $500 to promote it, right? And I hit up OT and OT posted, right? I guarantee XO would get some backlash like, oh, this nigga's paying OT. He's
Yeah,
got to pay him to get his song out there.
But it really don't matter at the end of the day.
It doesn't matter at the end of the day, right? So that's what Interscope's doing. People think it's okay because, oh, he signed to Interscope. It's a signed contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if he signs with OT for $500 for one promotion video, it's the exact same thing as signing to Interscope, right?
right.
But it's different though,
How?
cause you ain't got to use promotions. You ain't got to buy promotions
But you are buying promotions in your royalty.
in the label.
In your royalty. They're going to take that money from you
That's
one way
crazy.
or another, right? You're just paying the money up front. A lot of artists don't have the money to pay it up front. That's what it is, right?
Mhm.
For OT will tell you his coming up, right? He didn't have the money to pay it up front. That's why he signed, right? He didn't have the money to keep keep flying the shows that he was getting booked at. He didn't have the money to keep buying to get on shows, slots and stuff like that. All that comes with the cost. You probably can ask lilsauce, how much have you spent on the rap game? He'll probably tell you 30, 40, 50 bands,
Fucking
right?
hella.
A lot of people don't have that, right? So they sign for money thinking, okay, if I sign this, right, I'm not going to have to worry about paying for studio time no more. You don't have to worry about any of that with the label. But what you do got to worry about is if you blow up in 6 months and you make $7 million, Interscope's taking 3.5 of it.
Damn.
So you're paying for it regardless. You're just getting on the back end. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're like,
crumbs.
they're not doing it out of love. Like, hey, here's 20 million, JJ. I believe in your stream. Right, here's 20 million. Just pay me 20 million when you get it, right? And in 5 years, he pays me 20 million. That's not how it works, right? It's like, hey, JJ, I know you're having to pay hourly here, whatever, blah blah blah. Here's 20,000, right? But if you blow up, we're gonna take 60% of your royalties, no matter what. So let's say he gets 500,000 subs on YouTube, right?
Nothing.
Nah,
Man,
for
I'm
real.
living with pennies.
And I'm not collecting one-time fee, right? Guess what I'm collecting?
Yeah, yeah.
Everything.
Every month. Come on.
Damn.
Every month, right? So instead of paying me a one-time fee to promote of $1,000, he took my $20K, right? Because he thought it was a way out of not having to come out of his pocket overhead, right? And now he's giving me hundreds of thousands of dollars over the time because now he's famous.
Okay.
Instead of believing in himself and investing in himself, he let somebody else invest in him, and it fucked him. For example, Interscope didn't want to invest in OT's tour. They just missed out on $100,000 in profit on a tour.
Yeah.
Damn. Off one
6
tour?
shows.
6 shows. Damn.
6 shows.
6 shows, bro.
Honey bun.
So a month and a half, right? They missed out on $100,000.
A month and a Damn, so you made
I'm sorry, not even a month and a half. Some of my friends at 3 weeks, 6 shows, 3 weeks. We made it.
Yeah,
Okay.
they was doing that shit back to back. I ain't gonna lie. It's like what, almost 2 weeks, 2 shows a
2
week.
shows a week is what
Yeah.
we're doing. And because Interscope didn't invest in their own artists, quote unquote, themselves, because Interscope owns that Mexican OT because he signed to them legally, right? Because they didn't want to invest in themselves and they let another company invest in them. They missed out on $100,000.
Do you use your credit line for the shows?
Nope.
You don't? Why?
So I have so many businesses at this point, bro, that I personally don't like credit. I started with credit, but once you have the capital to continue, right, I wouldn't recommend credit. Now, if I'm starting a new business, yeah, maybe, right? For example, the shoe store, I don't even know nothing about shoes. You see, I'm wearing Walmart slides. Cameron, I'm wearing Walmart slides. I don't wear shoes. Like, he wearing foam runners. The only reason I know them is because somebody asked me for some, right? I don't wear shoes like that. My best friend, y'all probably seen him. He doesn't do shows with me, but his name's Hayden, right? He goes by ASVP Cole.
Oh, he went to Permian too?
Yeah.
Permian too, right?
Hayden.
Probably know him for pulling a gun out on a kid in the hallway, right? But his dream is to own a shoe store, right?
I know Hayden.
He
That
just had a
boy's
baby
cool.
girl, right? So out of love for my best friend, he's kept it real with me for 10, 12 years at this time. I invested in a shoe store, right? Cost me $40,000, right? But over time,
You gonna make that
it'll
back.
pay me back, right?
Mhm.
And he'll own 50% of it,
Facts.
right? So he invests no money in it because he kept it real with me, right? He'll own 50% of the shoe store and he invested no money into it.
And are y'all both on the LLC coming together?
So LLC is under both of our names. So like I said, so I own 12 total, I believe it is, right? 9 of them are by myself, right? And the other 3 are with people. So Flood the West is with DJ, of course, right? The shoe store is with Hayden, and then I have a liquidation business actually with my ex on the LLC as well.
Okay.
Bro, with credit,
Cause that's what I see. I was using my own money at first for my events, and then I switched to credit like just recently.
So let me ask you this, right? So on your credit, what do you mean by credit? Are you talking about credit card?
Yeah, credit card line,
You have a credit card that you put everything on. Is under the business LLC? You
business,
have
business account, all that.
You have a business account, right?
EIN
so
number, all
then
that.
you got a credit card under the business name, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's smart in a way, right? But at the same time, do you pay an interest rate on that credit card?
Yeah,
What do you know your interest rate is?
like 2 point some.
2.7.
It's low though.
2.7.
It's not bad.
So that's a really good credit card, right? So I have some of them like that too. But at the same time, right, let's say your event, God forbid, flops.
Nah, I had that happen before.
I'm just saying, God forbid, right? I wouldn't wish down nobody, and you can't pay back that credit card, right? What do you do then? You
Pay
pull
with
money
my
out of
own
your
money.
pocket, right?
Mhm.
It ended up coming out of your pocket anyways, right? Or you're gonna end up paying the minimum payment on it, right?
But if it
And it's
go
gonna
good,
keep building interest, right? You pay because even me personally, right? Regardless how much money you have, nobody wants to give it away, right? So if you owe JJ $100, but he says just pay me 20. Let's pull 20 out and give it to him,
right?
right? So everybody does that. So on a card, you're gonna pay the minimum payment. In my opinion, in my past history, I just pay the minimum payment. You know what I mean? And that builds interest. So now you're taking more loss, right? So that's why I personally don't like credit, right? And then also is in my opinion, right? I like to know, like, if I it's like borrowing money. Credit's like borrowing money. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like if the show is at $12,000, I want to be like, all right, show made $12,000, but I owe $7,000. You know what I mean? I want to be like, I already paid for the show. Whatever's left, whatever I make. If I lose, at least that money comes back to me. You know what I mean?
It's the same thing though. Cause you
In
keep
a way,
all
yeah,
profits.
it's the same thing. I don't know why. After you get the capital, I guess. So per show on average costs about $30,000, right?
I ain't gonna lie, it's hot as
It's hot the
fucking
fuck.
heat.
Boy,
A
last
show
time I
costs-
did that.
So how much does your events cost you on average?
About 5.
5,000, right? And how much? Let's say I'm gonna ask you. Let's say you're making 50,000 event, right?
Right.
And you had 2 events that you put on credit, right? But you already paid them off, right? That should mean you have $90,000, right?
Profit.
Why would you need to put Why would you need to put a little $5,000 on a credit card? That's how I feel about it. You just made $90,000 profit. Pay the $5K and get it over with. Let's rock.
So you don't gotta touch your own 90.
You either way, I guess you're right. Yeah, you put on a credit card or use your own money. So in our perspective, right, the issue is we have 2 owners in Flood the West, right?
Right.
We don't have a Flood the West credit card.
No
You want to know why? Is your company owned by 2?
By me.
By just you, right? So let's say me and you own the company together, right? We have a company credit card. We have a falling out. What happens with the credit cards? They're still active, right?
But we could
I go run up $100,000 limit, right? We have $100,000 in the account. Okay, that's fine. It covers the limit. What happens to your money that you're legally owned? That you own?
Damn.
You didn't spend no money on your credit card. I spent all the money on my credit card, so they're gonna take it out of that bank account that you are owed $50,000 of, right? But now it goes to our credit card that you spent no money of.
Damn, boy.
Makes sense.
Loss.
Makes sense. I understand.
And then also a lot in our deals a little bit different. There's can't give an artist a credit card. I can't call Big Boogie and be like, hey, I know you're 40,000. Let me pay 20,000 on a credit card. Can't do that. Want to know why? Because if you try to send cash advances on credit cards, right, it's 35% interest rate. Cash advances don't work on credit cards for that reason, and they're limited. It's usually 10% of your utilization, right? And then second, I don't know what your limit. Do you know what your limit is on your business card? How much utilization do you use on it?
I don't use that much.
Right.
Just for my shows and all my.
So a lot of people get business credit cards and they think they can just max them out.
You can't. You gotta.
That ruins your business credit horribly, right? My Corvette is in my business, my liquidation business name. My Camaro is in my business name. Our house is in my business name. The Range Rover, everything I own is in the business name, right? I could go bankrupt right now and file bankruptcy, and I would still own everything I have. I pay myself legally. You know how much I pay in taxes? I pay myself $1 a year.
Dollars.
$1 a year. My LLC owns.
That's a real business, man.
If I marry my girlfriend now and I get a divorce, right, and she sues me, takes me to court, I legally own nothing in my name.
That's
not
smart.
a single fucking thing.
Hey, y'all.
How you get it to zero?
Y'all listen up, bro. Take notes for real.
I'm gonna have to text you on that.
Right.
Zero.
You want the truth? I don't even own my LLCs.
Oh, you don't?
Nope. I'm a sole proprietor of my LLCs, right? But legally, my mama owns my LLCs.
Damn. So zero. Nigga paid. I paid a lot.
And then taxes, right? Do you pay a lot in taxes?
Yeah, last year I paid a lot.
You don't write nothing off?
No, I write everything off.
You better start buying cars and shit like that. Would you rather give the government your money or buy a car? That's how I see it.
True.
Hey,
So,
scat coming soon.
let's say,
Hell no.
But you're particular on what you buy. You can't just go buy what you want. It has to weigh so much. So, like, for example, we bought an Audi truck. Audi SUV, it has to weigh more than 6,000 pounds, right? But you can write off 100% of it, bro. You write off your gas. You being in this interview right now, you can write off your time on your taxes. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Sisters.
You have sisters. You could write them off working for you. You could pay them legally $12,000 a year.
I thought it had to be only business related.
Nope. Does not have to be. You could tell them. You could say that you have them clean your office, right? It could be your room. It could be your office. You can have them clean your office, and that's a $12,000. You can pay them up to $12,000 a year.
Damn.
God damn, they jamming out
I
there
ain't
like a
even know that.
motherfucker.
Cause everything I write off is just
Gas.
event stuff and
You
just
write your gas off?
hell no.
You write your food off?
Nah.
Your food is business meals. We're going to talk about business.
Yeah.
We're planning a shoe event.
So I can write all that off?
Yeah, bro. You think I just fucking pay for this?
No, I know you can write that off for sure.
Write it off. Promotion, right?
Mhm.
Go buy whatever you want. Put a logo on it, bro. Write it off. Everything is right, bro. You can go buy your mom's a car, put a little magnet on it. There's a certain size, I'm not sure the size, and it can be a tax write-off for marketing for your promotion.
Damn.
I'm finna write my chain off.
So,
too.
so if my
That's
house
smart
was an
as
office,
fuck, bro.
I'm sorry?
if my house was an office, I could write that off.
Is that on your LLC? Is that your registered address?
Nah.
So what
It's
you
my
use?
old address.
Okay, that's fine. Same thing, right? But it's a
Look at this shit.
it's a not a public. It's a private residence on your LLC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could say that they clean. You can say they work for you. You can say they run promotion for you. You can say they do anything for you, right? But it can't be more than $12,000 a year. It's kind of like childcare, right? If you have kids, you could pay anybody in your family up to $12,000 a year to watch your kids,
Damn.
and it's tax write-off.
We're gonna have some more talks, man. We definitely gonna have some more talks. I got some stuff I need to
And
learn.
then it even gets even better whenever you can use one LLC's losses to pull away from another LLC's gains. If your LLC shows more than 10% profit on any tax return, something's wrong. Do you know how much our Flood the West shows right now? Flood the West shows that we lost $100,000 or more so far. Wanna know why?
Well,
We write off every rapper, right? That's a cost. When I book for a show, that's a cost. When I book the venue, it's a cost. When I book a security guard, it's a cost. When I get tickets made, it's a cost. When I get promotions, it's a cost. Insurance is a cost. Everything, gas is a cost. Food's a cost. My living in my house is a cost. Because whenever the rappers come, they stay at my house. That's a living expense for them. Everything is a cost. My rent is a cost. My car payments are costs for transportation for our company. Everything is a cost for your company.
damn. I ain't know that. I thought it just had to be business related.
It's business related.
But food?
Food. You're taking your colleagues out to dinner. For example, I worked at a car lot, right? If the manager wants to take the whole team out to lunch, he uses his business card, right? It's business related. If you want to take everybody at your sneaker event to dinner, it's business related. If we're going to talk about a bulk deal on shoes, if I'm copping 500 pairs of shoes from you, and we want to do it over dinner or over drinks, it's business related. How are they legally gonna come back and tell you what we're talking about?
We finna
spending this money then.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You take a girl out to dinner, right? Y'all are going on business. This is a business meeting.
Damn, but how though? Because like my account, she looks at all that.
That's
everything.
fine. Let her look at it. You take her there. You get the receipt. You scan it in the QuickBooks. Hey, what is this? Oh, me and JJ went to dinner with blah 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 to talk about him purchasing 300 pairs of shoes for me. That's a business meeting.
Okay, cool. All right.
What you say when it comes to a chain though?
Oh God!
This is promotion. This is promotional. Just like anything else, I can't tell you how you could spend your money in promotion.
Yeah, I'm just asking so I can know.
Yeah,
my boy got some shit coming in. Y'all stay tuned, bro.
That shit was good.
Man, we finna cut it short, man.
It's fucking 174 degrees.
No bullshit. It's hot in here, man. I wanna shout out Flood, the team that made Flood the West happen, man. We got the boy B-Plug here. We missing DJ, man. Wish he could have been here. We got lilsauce in the building, like I said, man. Shout out him for showing up and showing love. Glico, him as well, man. Thank you for coming on, telling y'all story, man. Fago, and hey, this is us on the block, man. So we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Like, comment, subscribe.
For sure, so.